Hi, Scorpio. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I have my smudge going right now. And I'm just going to smudge myself before I get started. I do this every single time, whether I do it live in the video or not. So this is white sage I'm using right now. I wash my hair to wash my memories, my third eye, my eyes to see the truth, my ears to hear the truth, my mouth to speak the truth, my heart to know the truth. And I just give myself a little bit of a wash to wash all my energy so all my energy is clear and good for you. I like to clear the cards. All the cards I'm going to be using. And my glasses. I can move that lighter now. And we are ready as ready can be. Excuse me. So, first of all, I want to say, and I'm not here to offend anyone because I believe in peace and love, but I've always been proud to be Canadian. Always. But I'm extremely proud to be Canadian right now. So, look at that. 9 of hearts on the bottom, and I haven't even started shuffling yet. That is a good sign, Scorpio. So, I've said in the past that February is go time. I had a feeling. I knew it was going to be go time. And still feeling it real strong. And let's see what it means for you, Scorpio. I want to put your energy in there a little bit. Scorpio. Let me just grab you. I can see Scorpio. Scorpio. Of course I can see Scorpio. I can see the tail quite predominantly come swinging around. The tail is swinging around. Okay. That is so interesting. So Cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. Reading the playing cards is the old way. It's the original way they started reading cards with, the very first. And then later on in the 1800s, they developed tarot. So let's see what we got for Scorpio. Ooh, this one wants to come out. King of Diamonds. So King of Diamonds, to me, represents the mature man. This could be a woman too, but it's represented as male here. So he's mature, responsible, he's experienced, he has experience, he could be secure or have good advice to give about security. It could be a father, like a fatherly figure, or your grandparent, depending on your age. And this could be you as well, Scorpio. Okay. So let's cut these cards. Let's see what we got for you. I'm going to pull the camera down and really hope. Carmela, come here, baby. See this guy right here? This is my son's dog, and his name is Genji, and he is part Burmese mountain dog, lab, and border collie, and he's the biggest sweetheart in the whole world. I just am madly in love with this dog. He's just, and so smart. Anyhow, Scorpio. For any of you dog lovers out there, I know that Scorpio are animal lovers, period. Because you guys love everything. You're just full of love. So, let's see what we got. Sometimes you might hear them in the background having their little disputes. They're minor. Carmela's like this big, and Genji's like this big, and she's bossing him around. Believe me. Anyway, in your present energy, Scorpio, you have the Eight of Clubs, the Ace of Diamonds, and the Jack of Clubs. This is good talk, there's an opportunity here. This is usually mail. I see it as like a communication, a document even that you'll be signing. So you could be getting news about a work contract, like getting a contract. This could be for a whole year, this contract. This could be some sort of documentation that is really good news, because this is a really friendly card too, Jack of Clubs. It's good news. It's friendly. It's cooperative. This could be regarding a child you have, or a friend, someone that's a close friend. This document or news or contract definitely is regarding money, your security. It is really, really good news. Okay. So, and it's communicating. You could be negotiating a little bit, perhaps. You could be in a position to negotiate as well. Okay. You might be recognizing your position, your value at this time. Coming in, look at that, another 8 to start it. This 8 was on the bottom. This is how it begins, with communication. And coming in, this is how it begins, with communication. Communication is really the key so far in your reading. This communication is really loving communication. It's very focused. You could get a love letter, it looks to me, or like loving communication in writing. So the Jack of Diamonds, as opposed to the Jack or the Ace of Diamonds, I see this as kind of documentation, where like a contract or an agreement or a letter that it changes, creates changes in your life. And the Jack of Diamonds is communication, through a letter, a text, an email. And these are both good news. So interesting that both of these piles in your life right now begin with an 8 and finish with the Jack. That's the action. Begin with an 8 and finish with the Jack. I think there's some news being spread, some really good news that's making you happy, that is affecting you personally. Okay? Personally. Like I said, this is loving communication. So you could get an email, a text, maybe, I don't know, through Messenger or whatever you're on. Okay. And it's almost like a lot of a verbal affection and attention being focused on you. Okay, Scorpio. So you're just only too happy to be the recipient. And you're not just a taker, you're a giver. You will give it back as much as you get, if not more, because you're very loving, very affectionate. Most Scorpios are anyway. So on your mind. So let me just push this back just a tiddly tidgeon. You got to be careful with this. Not too far. I want you to see here. Okay. I'll just scratch down a little bit. So up here, these are kind of in a circle. And above you, you have the Ace of Hearts, the Four of Spades, and the Eight of Spades. So, the Ace of Hearts is about being in love, being open to love, and, the beginning of a relationship, the beginning of something really good. This is your second ace too. I'll be surprised if we don't see a couple of tens in the cards here, because with aces comes tens. There's something that you finished, concluded, let go of, are ready for new. So you're ready for new love to be. I think that you've already began or are beginning thinking about being open, ready to accept love in your life. So because sometimes we're not ready, right? We want to be and everything, but there's still things niggling, some threads of the past we're still dealing with. And when we finally let those go or, cut those ties, then we're ready. And so it's you're thinking you're very ready, you know. However, there are a few delays in communication at this point, okay? In your mind, in your view. This is your view of the situation. You're ready. You want love. But there's some delays in communication right now. And I think that things are actually flowing smoothly, but maybe not as quickly or the way or, how we hoped or pictured it or something like that. Um, Everything worth having is worth the work, worth the time and the effort. So sometimes just takes a little more patience, right? It could be actually asking you for patience too, because the Four of Spades is feeling resistance, in your efforts, feeling resistance. But perhaps it isn't. It's not this is what you're feeling, it may not be necessarily resistance. It's just going at a slower speed, okay? So in your work and ambitions, career, you have the Two of Spades, the Seven of Hearts, and the Eight of Diamonds. So to me, this indicates that you could be separated from the work site. So you could be working at home. You may have even separated yourself from your job, your position, the company policy. I'm not really sure, but there's separation going your own separate way. There's a division here. And it's definitely involving, I got the feeling this is about being respected. I really do. I have the feeling this is about being respected. Um, you know, we all have ambitions. We all want to grow. And it's not really fair if only some of us are chosen to grow. Well, you guys can grow because, we favor you. And so this is kind of speaking out about, and it looks like in a group form to me. This could be a group form. So, and you could be speaking out about separatism, or about being against separatism, or I'm not even sure. This could be at work, in your community, wherever this is, wherever this feels like they don't, whoever they is, don't carry the same policies or values or something that you do. Okay. So this is about voicing your opinions. It looks all very peaceful, happy, and sometimes showing how you feel is just by not participating in something, just not participating in it. I'm not showing up. I'm not following that, path, whatever it is. Okay. So, anyhow, the exterior influences for you are the three of spades, the five of hearts, and the six of spades. So I'm going to tell you right now, three of spades is an obstacle. There seems to be an obstacle, um, and it because this is your exterior feelings, right? Or the influences, okay? And the influences are indicating an obstacle in the way, feeling opposed, all right? There is a gift. This is a gift. This is a friendly gift. This is an offering of peace, and it's something sentimental too, that is of value that has no actual monetary value. It's of value to you, like I was speaking about back here. This is some sentimental value that is being sought here, okay? But it looks like there's steps backwards being taken, and bad moves, making bad moves. um it looks like this five is trying to break out of these two cards. It's trying to break out, it's trying to bust out of there. There's so much light, so much love, so much energy here for change, and it's trying to bust out of these limitations, these bad moves, these obstacles, okay? And this is the energy around you. It's not necessarily you specifically, Scorpio, but it's the energy around you in February, like going into mid-March too. So this is your third three, and threes are movement. Okay, threes are action. Threes are the call. The call. The ace is the idea, the feeling, the ready to accept a new feeling, idea, potential. The twos are when we start planning that out a bit. Well, if I really wanted that to happen, how would I go about it? Would I take a course? Would I volunteer? We start thinking about how we could make this happen. And in the three, we take the action. We make the moves. We go and speak to those people that could have information or the opportunity to give us a chance, whatever that is. But this is your third three. So this is the action and the work put in, okay? Here, this three is the three of diamonds. This is something to celebrate. This is initial celebration, the beginning of the wish starting to formulate. We can start to see something happen here that is encouraging and feels like there's something to celebrate here. This is really happy promise energy. There's a lot of promise in this card. Financially, there could be or could have been some small amounts of money coming in, whatever small means to you in your life, whether that's $100, $1,000, whatever it is. But this is help in a time of need, in time of perhaps doubt about, you got every single eight, every single one. Your lines of communication are so open. You're really networking, you're really listening. You're really listening, and looking for that change, that action, that the and look at there, the five as well. Okay, so you got the three of diamonds, the king of hearts, and the five of diamonds. Action, action, action for change. Action for change. The five of diamonds is a gain in your finances. Okay, they could be specifically a gain for this person. the King of Hearts. The King of Hearts could be a blue-eyed man or woman in your life now. They're in your life now already, okay? If they're not blue-eyed, they are the person of your dreams, that your heart's desire, we'll call them. They are very loving, very nurturing, caring, and you got it bad for them. This could also be you too, Scorpio. You could be any one of these people. Well, so far we've only seen the two kings. The King of Diamonds represents maturity, responsibility, and experience. And the King of Hearts, that adds that emotional side that is very caring, loving, and protective as well, right? So, if this is you, Scorpio, you could have seen a small amount of money. It could be from work that you've been doing, time and energy that you've been putting in, how you've been contributing. But there is also a gain in finances that recently, okay, recently for you or this person. Okay, this person is going to have a change financially, something to celebrate. Um, so, in the surprise pile, I told you about the tens, didn't I? Here they are: the nine of clubs, the 10 of spades, and the 10 of diamonds. Wow, this is pretty strong. So, once you get two aces, two tens, they usually, not always, but they usually match up. For every ace, there's a 10. I'm telling you, it just works that way. But the nine of clubs is the workplace where you work. It looks like there is something coming to an end there. It could be your contract, perhaps. It could be the position itself. It could be the business is closing. I'm not sure, but something about, or you may not be able to work at the site or haven't been able to work at the site. I think that is changing. That is ending. That I think that there is a very strong chance you're going to be going back to work at the site where you work, the place. So it feels like the because the 10 of spades is a barrier, and it's an impassable barrier. And so at work, at the work site, there's been an impassable barrier that you can't get around. Okay, there's no way around it. And this is the joyous end to that. This is the joyous end to that. And um, a, a, um, a chance to repair any financial, like we can get back to par again. I don't know about you, but I'm in the red in my bank accounts. Everything, I'm in overdraft, and I need to be able to have access. Some people do already. They already have access and haven't been affected by anything. But for you, this is welcome change, joy. This is financial gain for sure. This could be also, you could be selling something here. Or the business could be sold. All right, the business could be sold, something like that. But anyway, we can see it a lot of different ways. We can see it how we want to look at it. You interpret how I'm telling you, you have communication in all areas of your life. In the one area you want it, you're not really getting it. It's kind of delayed and slow. It's like molasses pouring out of a jar. Is it ever going to get out of that jar? It pours so slow, waiting, So that's the only area in your life that it's not like it's not happening, but it's just slow. Slow going. I think on your part, it's probably, you're like just open and because that's what I feel. You're very, very open to love and new um and just I feel like there's a lot of communication with young people too. You have a few jacks here, so there could also be some news for one of your children. If you have children, they could have a new opportunity, a new job, a new something they purchase. I feel it's around work or a reward from work. Um, it's interesting. The only two people you got in the whole reading are these two kings, King of Diamonds, King of Hearts. If I were to say two words, only two words to describe each of these men, it's responsible and loving. Ooh, whoa, there's your cards. There's your cards. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look what jumps out, because that's what it made me think of. You know, men that I can believe in again. Um, that have integrity and are soft but strong, you know. And look what comes out, the Knight. Mm, need I say more? Need I say more? Be brave and honest. Okay. I got to control myself here. I got to control myself. Be brave and honest. I'll read from this. You got a few cards here. You got like 5. And 5 is the card of change. She-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Magic guardian. So you have protection. I want you to know. Spring. See your seeds grow. I got to tell you right now, the first thing I thought when I saw a rabbit is there could be pregnancy. There could be news of pregnancy. Watch your seed grow. Just saying. And then, another garden. I told you have for protection. Protection guardian. You can drop your shield. Oh, I love all these cards for you. Okay, let's just see. Hopefully I'm coming through okay. The stream isn't lagging or anything like that. So your first one is the Knight. He must be down here. Oops, can't go too fast. These darn cards aren't numbered, so you got to go looking through each one, and it's your guess is as good as mine which order they're kind of in. There's Lord, Lady. There's the Knight. Okay, well, that makes sense. Scratch my nose. Do the right thing, it says. Even if it isn't the easiest option, stand for what you know to be right and true. I'm getting shivers. The Knight is a knight in shining armor, dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. In this sense, he is a protector of the Holy Grail and therefore your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior in you. Whether you are male or female, that energy is within you. His sword and armor show he is courageous and strong, but if you look closely, You will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? If you look at these two guys, that's exactly what I see. You know, the father, the protector, the emperor, the police, whoever that are there to stand by us and protect us and everything. And that's exactly what I see is that knight kind of that can be strong and vulnerable. So that is just incredible. I love that. The energy of respect is important right now. And I believe I brought that up back in these cards here about, you know, you're wanting to be respected. You're being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. If you're in a space where there's opposition, you're being guided to follow through with integrity. Because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. Oh, God. This is so darn nice. Okay, let's see if we can find. Okay, she must be back here with all these people. The wise woman, the white witch. There she is, the she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, a pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. So that's it in a nutshell. Now we have the guardian, the magic guardian. I will find her. There she is. The magic guardian. Look at how gorgeous that is. What is she holding there? Looks like she's holding fire. It looks like smoke, like what I just had, the smudge, right? Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Magic with a K is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create to the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The magic guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. She is the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive of their path. She is the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that you are all you're looking for is already within you. So, there you go. I'm curious about this one. You know, in the background, that looks like, what is it? Isn't that clover? That looks like clover to me. Or it could be like, it kind of looks like clover. Anyway, let's spring. So we're into the seasons now. How did I pass by? How did I pass by spring? Winter. Okay, here we go. Spring's probably first. See your seeds grow. So I said that there could be pregnancy announced. I would say by March, which would be perfect timing because March is the spring solstice, the energy of birth, renewal. Spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation, flowers are pushing up through the soil, and the days are getting lighter and brighter. The spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly fertile beings, and so their medicine can bring dreams to life. I love that. I also want to point out, since it mentioned dreams, that the dream catcher, the hare is jumping through a dream catcher, and a dream catcher is a dream filter. You know, you put it in your window, and it excuse me, filters your dreams. It helps it helps manifest your dreams. Okay, so it's so interesting that you're trying to manifest new rebirth, um, seeds of potential. And your last card is the Protection Guardian. Love that. I noticed that both your guardians have wings. I guess they do because they're angels, right? I guess so. I'm not a guardian professional. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Ah, there's someone here. Somebody. Probably one of your angels. Drop your shields. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts you have. You are born to shine. The Protection Guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe but allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lowering energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. So, again, it's repeating that message of fierce, protective, yet loving. Over and over again, we're hearing that message fierce, protective, yet loving. So, I absolutely love this energy. For one thing, it's you standing up with integrity for what you believe in. You know, you have magic within you to create, bring your dreams, make your dreams come true, basically, manifest new beginnings. You you have the ability. You do not need to look outward for that. It's within you. Um, and you can drop your shield. You don't have to worry. You don't have to fear or feel less than or unworthy. You have everything. You are everything, you know. It's really beautiful energy, this reading for you, Scorpio. I feel that you have this beautiful, I've got to tell you, I'm feeling like a blue. See this blue energy around you, you know, and I see this blue almost iridescent, like almost iridescent armor on you. It's not like steel hard like that to keep anything out. It's It's protective energy. It's really blue and beautiful. And because it's not threatening, it's not feeling threatened either, you know. It's just, it's mostly your regular old skin again. You know, your regular old skin where you didn't let everything hit you and hurt you, and so it's just this beautiful energy of feeling good in your own skin again. That's what the rebirth part is about, feeling good in your own skin, and also feeling like you have that magic again, for because maybe there was a time that you didn't feel it, but you're being called here to honor something. Okay, don't forget that message. You're being called. I really hope you like this reading, Scorpio. Thanks for being here, all of you. I really appreciate all your likes. Thank you. That is so sweet. And I hope I didn't offend anybody by talking about my feelings earlier. And I really want you to stay safe and happy out there and take care. And oh, happy Valentines, by the way, for any of you romantics out there. I hope that that is really beautiful. You know what? I'm just going to, on a whim, take a romance angels card. Just on a whim. I haven't really been doing it for the other readings, but darn, we're 2 days away from Valentine's. Let's just take one. Just for shits and giggles, they say. This is wonderful too. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So that is again letting your shield down, right? And trusting and letting people in, you know, not having that guard up, that hard shell. You know, you may have energy around you, protective energy, but it's not in fear or defense, you know? So I really like this. Anyway, Scorpio, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Love ya. Bye now.